Is there a child in here that we heard crying before?
That was like a whistle. Yeah.
Ghost dimension.
Good afternoon and good evening to everybody here tonight across the internet and all the venues that we have up running. My name is Bear Medicine Walker, or as the kids like to call me, Mama Bear. So Sean, down on the bottom, wherever that is, however I do that, right there, that's just for you. All right, so we're gonna get started here. I have a tobacco and a cedar candle actually today, so a little something different. So I've done a blessing before I came on, and that's going to continue that protection and blessing for me. I also, of course, have my Smeg mug in honor of my dear Smeg, who took over for me while I was having surgery, and whom I also love dearly. And I will also shamelessly let you all know these great mugs are all available over on their shop on Ghost Dimension website page. And Sean, I'm sure, is around, and he'll put that up into the chat, or somebody will. And we're going to get started here in a second. I have my deck. We are all related. It is a deck that I created, and it is a 72 card deck, and it is all been created from me with spirit back in 2014. It's taken a long time to get it out there, and I actually first published it in 2015. So got the deck, and we're all good. I'm gonna lower this down a little bit here. I'm going to talk to y'all about a couple things before we get started here. And I love the energy. Love the energy. A little bit of MJ there. Michael Jackson, who I'm sure we all love. Karaoke version. Okay, so what does Bear want to start with and talk? First of all, before I came on, I smudged. I said prayer. I lit a cedar and tobacco candle, which cedar and tobacco are both very ceremonial for us, and it's used for protection and many other rituals and ceremonies within my own culture. It's also used, the smudge, the white sage that I used to cleanse, and I cleansed myself, my energy, my deck energy, my space energy. Let's see, what else did I want to? Oh yeah, well, I brought tonight with me a few little things that I have setting down that you guys hardly ever get to see, but I have some crystal skulls. I have some big crystals that help to communicate. I have small seeing stones that I use. This is actually a smoky quartz that's been chiseled in half, and I have amethyst with me. I have pendulums with me. I have all kinds of goodies. What I wanted to tell you, and this is something that I like to do just a little bit, and please know I'm good here for a while, and I'll be sitting here for a while. But I want to talk to you about a few things, and the kids have been bringing it up. Sean and Bex have been bringing it up too. I'm sorry, I keep calling the kids because they're like my kids. But when we go out and we try to communicate with spirit, there's many ways to do it. And one of the things that I really have thoroughly enjoyed is the fact that people are beginning to learn that it doesn't have to be dark outside to do that. Sean and Bex have been doing some great experiments and some great hunting with all of you during this pandemic, and there's been some really great responses from that. I really highly recommend you check them out. They're over on YouTube. They're here on Facebook. Google them. They're around. And just so everybody that knows too that's watching, if you're a Facebook user, and I see a few of you that are here, and I will get to you all to say hi to everybody and thank you for joining me. Yep, it's not been quite a month yet, but from the surgery, but I am here, and we're going to get back to that. But the Facebook users, you have to let StreamYard know who you are so that I can see who you are, right? And then that way, if you're asking for a reading, I'll be able to answer you and be able to give you a read. Okay, so getting back to the daytime adventures, spirit is around us 24/7. And when people transition or animals transition into the spirit realm, there's no sense of time, okay, like there is for us in the human form, okay? So I love the fact that some of these things have been happening during the daytime, and people can communicate with spirit. And, people say to me, how do I know? I've been trying to get a message from so-and-so or so-and-so, and I don't think they're answering me. And yet they'll tell me they see a certain set of numbers, perhaps often through the day, or they'll find feathers, or they'll find pennies, or just certain things will pop up. I can tell you that this past Sunday, I found a thumb drive that I had no idea how it got to where it was, or even what was on it, until I plugged it in and listened and looked at it, and then I understood. So spirit has many ways of communicating with us. We just have to be open to it. Some of the simpler things people are always saying as well is, I need really expensive equipment, like some of these high-end ghost places have going on. But you don't always need that big equipment. The big equipment's great, but if you're at a low budget like me, okay, there's such a thing as flashlights, okay, torches. You're just your average torch, right? You have candles. You have the good K2, okay? And yeah, you can get other things. Sean and Bex also have some great tools for your kit at great prices on their website. Again, I'm plugging them shamelessly, but hey, go check it out, all right? Nigel, a friend of Sean's that he met over by him, also makes these amazing portals. And yeah, they're great, but you don't always need that to be able to communicate. We just need to be open to what spirit has to offer us. They listen to us. Our spirit family want to help us, and they want to be able to assist us in our human life. We just have to be open to it and aware. Okay? So that's my little rhetoric that I do before I start doing reads. And I just want to show you, this is one of my great treasures that I recently picked up. And that's another one, Carrie Greenaway, who's actually over in the UK. Spirit and Soul Island, great crystals. I used to sell them. I used to deal with crystals and stones. But I'll tell you what, she's the only one I go to now. I'm too old. I'm not in that field anymore by opening a store. So Carrie Greenaway, Spirit and Soul Island. I have her on my page. She's over on Ghost Dimension Group. Check her out, guys. Okay, so now with all that said, right, I'm going to definitely start doing some reads for you guys, okay? And Sean and Bex, I'm sure, are around somewhere. And I'm going to put this up here. And yeah, I'm on tonight. And I'm going to go back here because I'm going to go back up top here for a minute because I know y'all want to see everything. Yeah. And we're going to put it so you can see it. Make sure you hit and join and subscribe to the station. And there's all kinds of good things. And I know I'm rambling and everybody's like, oh, give me a read, give me a read, give me a read. Okay, I'll give you guys a read. Probably will be a PJ party on Friday. They always do lately. It's been a really cool thing, and they look at all the cool clips you guys send in. And if you guys have any clips and stuff to send in, make sure you do to what is it? Sean Maddie at iCloud.com. Send them over and he'll take a look. All right. Okay, now I gotta go down because I think Lucy, and I don't know if, hi, Jillian, I will get you a card. I'm going to read for Lucy first because I actually lost her comment. I don't know where it went. And then Jillian, I will pull a card for you. But, oh, there you are. I see. I'm going to, Jillian actually got in before you, Lucy, so I'm going to, pull a card for Jillian first. Okay, and then I will pull a card for you, Lucy. Okay, gotta put my specs up on my head so my third eye can see what the heck I'm doing. All right, I'm gonna shuffle the cards up tonight. Miss Jillian Brown. And let's see what we can get for you tonight. I hope everybody's having a good night. It's Tuesday here. It's been a lovely day outside. Haven't been able to enjoy it too much because I can't really go outside a whole lot for a whole long time to sit. But it is nonetheless beautiful to see all the sunshine for a change. Okay, here we go. Jillian, you're the first one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Oh, you got a cool card. You got a cool card, kind of fits with the background here on the Ghost Dimension for Halloween month. This is what I'm putting up for my background because I love Halloween. And tonight, your card is the bat. Very appropriate for our background. Okay, what does the bat bring? Okay, so the bat brings in a lot of different things. And okay, let's see. What is the bat bringing in for Miss Jillian tonight? Okay. Okay, the bat talks about senses because, you know, when people say blind as bats, literally bats have the worst eyesight in the world, and they depend on all their other senses to survive. But what I'm being told right now for you, Miss Jillian, is that you're overthinking, you're being oversensitive to some certain things that are going on with you. That you need to actually look at things in a different kind of a light, okay? Stop dwelling. And it's like you keep going back to something. There's something that you keep going back to. And it's like almost because it's a routine that has carved like a cycle for you, right? And it's carved, and it's been this cycle for so long that you're having a difficult time breaking out of that cycle, okay? And so what they're telling you is stop dwelling on the old things, okay? Quit being so sensitive, okay? Now this is where the bat comes in with the senses, okay? It's like stop being so overly sensitive about things. Each day, each moment that we move forward is something new, okay? We can't go back and change 2 moments ago, okay? But from the moment moving forward, we can adjust and change things. So don't be oversensitive. And I'm also feeling like the oversensitive is on you. It's like you're internalizing everything, that you're pulling all this stuff in, and it's like, well, maybe I shouldn't have done that. Maybe I should. Forget about it, okay? Move forward, and it's a new page. It's a new start. It's a new day. It's a new moment. It's a new chapter in your life. And there's so much out there that you can move forward with, but you have to allow yourself to do that. Okay. So I'm being told, be a little more adventuresome, be a little more trusting. You don't have to do like open up to the world, but open up to a few more people. Okay. Move forward with something, put something out there, like each day, something new to try. Maybe a new cup of tea or a new blend of coffee. Maybe it's stepping outside and sitting in a chair in the sunlight for 5 minutes and thinking about nothing but just how the sun feels on you. Or stepping outside and feeling the mist from the rain come down and smelling that fresh air of the rain. Okay, so whatever it is for you, Miss Jillian, the bad is telling you, okay, stop dwelling on it, quit being so sensitive about it, and just enjoy each moment that you have. You can't change the past. We can only learn from it. Okay? So I hope, Miss Jillian, that comes in and kind of, resonates with you a little bit. Okay? All right, Miss Lucy Green, I will definitely pull a card for you tonight. I don't think I've ever pulled a card for you, Miss Lucy. Let me shuffle them up really well. Oop, one jumped out. Oop. Well, let's see what that one is. Hang on. Oh, hang on. Well, there you go. Not even going to count it because it jumped out and it wants to be read. Your card tonight is the Black Swan. Okay, beautiful card. Beautiful, beautiful card. Now, where I live, black swans are not common. We don't see them. We have various white swans that come in to our lakes and our marshes and definitely at our zoos. But I very rarely get the opportunity to see a black swan. And this card is bringing through to me to tell you just how very special you are. Yep. Okay, I'm getting kind of like that. It's a difficult time for you right now. This time of year or this time in your life, this point that you're right at right now, there's some things that you're really struggling with. And it's like, am I good enough? Can I do this? Is this what I should be doing? Am I doing this right? Do people really care? And what I'm being told is you're very unique, you're very special, and you have a place in this world. And it's a very positive place, okay? Now, the black swan is probably, and I have seen them at zoos, of course, not up here where I live, but I have seen them, and they are one of the most elegant birds that I have ever seen in full plumage. The coloring, the black on their feathers is just so deeply black, and the beak is just so red. It's so bright red. It's a gorgeous, beautiful animal. And this is what I'm being told. You are a gorgeous, beautiful soul. Okay? You need to trust yourself more, not be as hard on yourself as you tend to be. Take care of yourself a little better. In other words, put yourself first for a change once in a while. And know your true beauty and accept it. Look in the mirror and say, wow, you know what? I really love this person that's in the mirror. I really, really love you. Self-love is one of the hardest things that we as humans have to overcome. We have to be able to accept ourselves and love ourselves so that we can be the best that we can be for us. And then in turn, we're the best that we can be for others that are in our sacred circle, our sacred group. Okay? So that's your card tonight, Miss Lucy, and it's the Black Swan. Okay? And thank you so much. And I hope it resonated with you. But thank you so much for being here tonight on the show. I really appreciate it. All right. Okay, I'm going to scroll down a little bit, and I got to do this really slow, otherwise it jumps. It will jump. Boy, look at all these people. Akshita, how are you? Emily's here. Dirty posh boy Gavin. I just like saying Gavin, okay? Because I don't think you're a dirty boy. I don't think you're really a dirty boy. But yeah. You know what? I'm doing okay, and I'm going to give you a card today. And everybody else in the family, you can call him that. But I'm just going to call him Gavin because I just love that name. All right, let me shuffle the cards up for you. Let me take a Mystic Smeg water. Just water, guys. Although I'm sure Smeggy doesn't always have water in her cup. All right. Let us see what we're going. Hi, Mike Monet. How are you today? I thank you for your response to my crazy rant a little while ago, a couple hours ago, about my FedEx driver. I don't know. People these days, I just don't know. They don't have the same work ethic we used to have anyway. All right, Gavin. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Okay, now everybody always asks me, why do you pick 7? 7 is a sacred number. There's 7 directions. It's north, south, east, west, above, below, and within. There's the 7 grandfather teachings in my culture. And there's also many other cultures that the number 7 is very sacred to, okay? So, Gavin, hopefully you'll be able to see this one. And your card is the crocodile, okay? All right, the crocodile. All right, so let me see here with Gavin. Okay, there's some things going on right now with you, and it's almost like, okay, usually they always tell me with the crocodiles and the alligators, it's like you need to grow a tougher skin. Right now, they're telling me that you need to not be quite as tough, not quite as hard on. I'm getting there's like, I don't know if it's a work situation or these people that are around you. It's like almost like you've got this really gruff, and you're not gruff here. That's not what I'm saying. But it's like you almost have this gruff attitude with this particular person, and it's like you don't want to be bothered because you don't want to deal with it. But I'm going to tell you what they're showing me is you need to kind of let who you really are take a look at what this person is engaging you with, because they look up to you and it would mean the world to you. It may not mean a lot in your mind that they would think that, but what I'm getting is it's very important to them that you recognize whatever this is that they're trying to a point they're trying to get across to you, and it's really not that big of a deal, and it's like not who you are typically, but it's like, I don't know if this person irritates you, or I'm not quite sure what it is, but Spirit's like, yeah, he's not hearing clear when this person is talking to you. So what I'm being shown for you, Gavin, is you need to kind of let down the rough exterior with this particular person and let them in just a little bit, and you will make their day. Matter of fact, you'll probably do more than that. And it's just because they want to be recognized. And it's almost like this person is like really annoying. You know, like the annoying person that wants to be your friend that you're busy, and it's not because you're trying to be disrespectful to them, but you're really busy. But this person really needs your input. So you need to kind of pay attention a little bit to them and let down the guard a little bit and that tough exterior a little bit, and share with them the wisdom that you have, okay? Crocodiles and alligators have been around for a long time, and they are keepers of wisdom. So with this card, it's bringing up that you have the wisdom that this person needs. You have the answers that this particular person needs to hear, okay, from your perspective, and it will help them move forward in positives, okay? So hopefully that kind of answers or resonates a little bit with you. It's hard to do it sometimes when you don't see everybody. Hi, Deb, how are you? Hi, Philippa, how are you? Hi, Joanne. Hi, Angelina. I haven't seen Angelina. I haven't been, well, I've been not really on since, well, last week I was here, so, but I didn't see you. I am doing well, Lucy. I'm doing better each day. Every day is a little bit better, every single day. And you guys help me tremendously. You have no idea how much all the love and the good prayers and, you know, just saying hi or stopping here and saying hi to me, or during the week on the other shows with the kids, it all helps. It all helps healing, okay? Angelina, I am going to give you a card. Let me shuffle these up really well. And let's see what they have for you today. Okay. That's another thing too, you know. I was watching something the other day, and people were like putting the fear of God into some of the people that they were doing readings for. And I just want y'all to know, Spirit doesn't want to scare you. And when Spirit comes through for me, it's in order to help and improve and maybe give you a little insight so that you have a little bit more positive in your life, okay? And life is what we make it, okay? So if we make it negative, it'll be negative. If we put out positive and we're positive through things, positivity will be what our life will be, okay? And I'm not saying that means that, you know, part of the time you won't be facing struggles and anything like that. That's not what I'm saying at all. But being positive and trying to stay positive, or having people around us that are positive, always helps make for a better day, okay? Think of that. And I think that's in my head because I had that lovely experience earlier with my driver. Okay, so Angelina, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Whoop, wait a minute. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Nope, I was right. 6 and 7. Okay. So you have a cool card today too. All right. So your card today, Angelina, is the frog. Okay, man, I had frogs here earlier this year in June. We had the 150-year flood up at my lake, and the bullfrogs were so happy. So were the tadpoles. Okay, so frogs are about renewal. Frogs are about, sorry, I gotta switch up here. Frogs are about new beginnings. Frogs are about cycles of life, cycles of how we go through things, how we deal with things, how we manifest things. And right now, and it's about cleansing as well. So what I'm hearing from Spirit right now is there's like a cleansing process going on with you. Okay, so you have like your sacred circle, and everybody hears me talk about this, your sacred hoop, your sacred circle. This is inside of that is everything that we hold dear, everything that's really important to us. And the outside of the circle is usually things that come in contact with us, or they may move in and out, but they're not really there for any length of time. They may stop in for a lesson, or they may stop in just to teach us and show us something. Okay. But what I'm seeing right now is this is a cleansing time. It's like almost like I feel like a bit of grr going on. Like, oh, and you're like grrring about something. Well, it's time to change things up. And what the frog is telling me is you have to change your cycles. You have to change the inner part, the inner workings of your sacred circle. Sorry. And you need to kind of clean things out. And cleaning it out isn't necessarily bad, because you know the old saying of there's times that people will come into your life and they'll be there maybe for a blink and then they'll be gone. Or there's times people will come in and they'll be there for a very long time. It's the same things with things or events or jobs or situations or relationships, different kinds of relationships. And right now it's like you're in this like cycle of change. Okay, so there's things that you have to make decisions about to change up. Like shake it up, shake it up, shake it up and shake it off, dust it off, shake it up. You know, remove some things that, you know, it's like you're dragging them forward for what purpose? Okay, they're not serving any purpose anymore. And it's okay, let them go with love, whether it's a situation, a person, or a job, or, you know, whatever it is, a like or a dislike. You know, maybe you've changed your perspective on something. But right now for you, it's all about change. And what people don't realize, and I always laugh because people say, oh, I hate change. I can't stand change. I just can't stand change. And it's like, but we're in a flux of change from the moment we're conceived as human beings. We're going through change. We're getting older. We're growing. We're learning. We're forgetting, in my case, because I'm getting older. We break. We mend. We cry. We laugh. We're always changing. Okay. So what I'm being told for you is, don't be fearful of the changes that are happening and occurring. Embrace them. Look at them in a positive way of looking at them. If you need assistance with looking at them in a certain way or understanding them, reach out to the people that are most important to you, or that can help you to kind of, you know, wade through the water, so to speak, kind of be like your own set of water wings in the water, right? I can't swim. That's why I say that. I have a deathly fear of big lakes. I can go in a river, which people say doesn't make sense because rivers are fast moving and deep, but I cannot, I always tell them I can see shore to shore. On a lake, a big lake, like on the other end of my street, other end of the road, Lake Huron, I can't see the other shore. So that makes me nervous. So water wings, life jacket, whatever it is you need. Embrace the changes that are coming. Your cycles will be changing, but it's all going to be good. It's all going to be positives. And with change, we allow new things to come in that we will experience, and they'll be positives. You know, we have to make room. If we have things that aren't serving us anymore and we're dragging them forward, it's kind of like, okay, I'll use this as an example, and they're laughing at me right now. Spirit is just like, they really kicked my butt before my surgery, and they're like, get this done, get that done, get this done. And it's like they made me go through my clothes closet, right? And when I did, and you got to understand, when you live by yourself and you deal with spirit every day, you see and hear all kinds of things, right? All the time. So when I say they're laughing at me, they're really laughing at me. I'm looking in my closet and they're asking me, why are you keeping this 40-year-old pair of jeans that you're never, ever, ever, ever in a million years going to get into anymore because you're turning 60 in January? Get rid of them. Okay? That's what I'm talking about, change. That's what I'm talking about, you make more room for the new things that are coming in that are going to be more positive. And of course, I did. I gave them to Goodwill with a bunch of other things that were still in great condition, which allowed other people actually in our community opportunities to have business wear that they could wear to work. Okay, that because I used to, when I worked, I had good clothes. Why was I keeping them? I don't go to those jobs anymore, right? But somebody else can. So these are all things that are really, really good. And if you allow the change to happen, we allow new things to come in, not only for ourselves, but for others. So that's what I'm being given today. Renewal, change, recycling, all good stuff for you, Miss Angelina. And I hope it resonates a little bit for you today. And your card again was the frog. Okay. All righty. Hi, Miss Tammy. How are you? Welcome. And I'm sorry, I didn't really say hello to everybody except hello to everybody today in the GD family and all the new people that are here. I hope everybody is doing well. You know what, Sir Bernie, I will absolutely give you a card today. Absolutely give you a card. Let's see what I can get for Bernie today. And if you guys hear noise in the background, you don't see on the other side of my wall here, but that's Miss Pip. And I can't quite let her up here yet in the front because she's not used to me sitting and moving around. Plus, she likes to see Sean on the screen, not me. But she is pipping in the background, and that's her playing and rolling around in the cage. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Well, here we go again. We always have this lovely pattern that goes on. And Sir Bernie, you also have the crocodile card today. Okay. And what this is telling me is Mr. Big Tough Guy, who's a big softie on the inside, that the changes that are coming from you, you feel like you're in a spiral right now. And with the crocodiles and the alligators, how they capture their food when they're in the water and they ingest it, they take it and they spin. And this is what I keep feeling right now for you, what they're showing for me. You feel like you're in this spin cycle, right? Okay, so what you need to do is what you are doing, okay? Everything has to start from a base. So here you are in this calm water, right? And they're showing this river and it's very calm and the water is not turbulent at all. And I see this crocodile coming down in the river, right? But it's moving ever so slowly. And it's moving ever so slowly so it doesn't miss a thing. And that's what I'm being shown for you today, is it's going to take time. The situation that you're questioning about, your purpose here is great, but for the first time in a long time, you have to manage the waters. You're not alone. You're not by yourself, but by moving through and being aware of each step you go through, it's going to assist you to find balance within your life so that you're not spiraling, okay? So I hope that makes a little bit of sense for you and resonates with you today. And that's your card. And no, I didn't just pull it out of 72 cards. I shuffled it and that's what showed up. So that's your card today, Sir Bernie, the crocodile. And I love you tons, okay? All right, so let me kind of scroll down here. Hopefully it won't make it jump like it usually does. Hi, Panda Feets and Deb. Colin, I just saw you there too. Hi, Andy. Philippa. Dave. Ooh, a lot of people. Paula. Oh, I got to move it every so slowly. Hi, Adam. And Carol Ann, I will give you a card. I will absolutely pull a card for you, Carol. And welcome to the show. And I don't know if I have seen you before, but welcome to the show and thank you for being here. So let me shuffle these cards up, and they're telling me I need to cut them for you. So we're going to cut them. Okay. Shuffle them up a little more. And then we're going to butterfly them one more time. Okay. So, all right, Carol. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. This card has been coming up quite a bit lately over the past couple months. And I'm thinking it's kind of because a lot of people are trying to tread and get through their lives and learn how to walk a little differently. So your card tonight is the Ram, okay? Really cool card, really cool animal. If you've ever seen these out in the wild, they're amazing to watch because they scale things like effortlessly, okay? So what I'm being shown right now and told right now, okay, all right, yep. Okay, so whatever it is that's going on with you right now, I'm seeing like as you're stepping, you're not sure you're stepping in the right place. Like your footing is loose and you're nervous. And again, they're really making fun of me today because they're making me talk about all my fears. Excuse me, I gotta adjust here. I have a deathly afraid of heights. I am deathly afraid of heights. Okay, so what they're showing me is there's a situation going on with you right now, and it's almost like a delicate situation. So you're like, you go to step, but you're not sure if that's the right way to step. I don't know if it's a situation or they're also saying like a decision. And it's like you go to step, but you're not sure that you want to step there and you kind of pull back. So you're hesitant about this. But what I'm being shown with this card and with what Spirit is telling me right now is that you're very adept at doing things in your life. You're very capable, is what they're saying. So don't doubt yourself in whatever this is or whatever this is going on or this decision. Just move forward with it and trust your gut, okay? Step like you would normally step through life, okay? They're saying like, take no prisoners, just do it, just go for it, just do what you know is right. And I'm also being told can't please 100% of the people 100% of the time, okay? So do what's right, do what you feel is right, trust yourself more. Your footing is solid, okay? They're showing me this ram is jumping from spot to spot, no problem. And they're telling me you need to trust in yourself more and believe in yourself more. Really big letters they're writing. Believe, okay? Believe in yourself more. Okay, so Carol Ann, I hope that resonates with you. And, you know, again, this goes back to like the self-doubt and everything. And I've had this for years. I used to have it. It's very difficult sometimes. And I kind of look at myself sometimes, you know, people, you know, I didn't always tell people. I grew up in the 60s and it wasn't something you wanted to tell people. You saw spirit, you know, or you could hear the animals talking, or you could go outside and communicate through using rocks or plants or what have you. But it was a knowledge that I had. And then you reach a point that you just have to believe it and you have to trust it because it's part of who you are. And that's what I'm being shown. You have got this. You know what's going on. You're very dependable. You're very capable. Just believe it and believe in yourself. Okay. I hope that kind of resonates a little bit with you. And it helps you out a little bit. Okay. Thanks for coming today. I really appreciate it, Carol Ann. And hey, I just want to say to everybody, because I haven't got down far enough on the list. I see all you guys up top putting up super stickers for the kids. I know that Sean and Bex are here somewhere in the midst, and I know will put your name on the board and in the hat or whatever it is that they're doing this week. And God bless you and thank you for doing it, because the kids really do appreciate it. Okay. All right. Let's see. I'm going to go down a little farther here. Let's not jump too fast. Hi, Miss Cindy. Hi, Miss Cindy. Oh, I got a Facebook user. Make sure you allow StreamYard to put your name in. They don't collect the information. It just makes me be able to see who it is that you are. Okay. All right. I'm going down again a little farther. Dave is here. Rich John. Hi, Rich John. How are you? Okie dokie. Oh, this is like, please don't jump on me here. If this jumps on me, I apologize. I'm trying to get this through so I can see it. Oh, yeah, Joanne, do what Joanne says, Bex and Sean. Pop the link in for the shop, because the mug of the month is up there. We got some great kit for you people that are going out ghost hunting that's got great prices and everything on it. Support the kids. Their new book is up there. All in the shop. So hopefully the kids will get in here. Okay. Angelina, yeah, I will get you a card, but I want to answer Deb. Okay. One of the things, I'm going to tell everybody, because this is really, I give you guys a short read. Sometimes people step forward, sometimes they don't. There's many people here that I've actually read for in reads. You can get hold of me over on my page, Bear Medicine Walker, here on Facebook, or you can go to my page, bearmedicinewalker.com, and we can book a session, or you can talk to me about a session. And if money's an issue, we'll work something out. I'm not really worried about that. One of the things I can tell you is when you're working, it's not like, especially like I'm doing something like this, it's not like picking a phone up all the time and just saying, okay, I need to talk to blah, blah, blah. It doesn't always work that way. Okay. I don't promise when I do reads, and you can ask many people or go to my, like I said, go to my website. It'll show you examples of people I've read for over the years. They've left plenty of comments over there. Sometimes people come through and sometimes they don't. Okay. But what does come through is we get the messages we need at the time we need them, and they're given through with love. Okay. Sometimes you'll have people that you would never even think of have come up for you. I don't typically go to readers because I am a reader. Okay. But I do have a few close and dear friends that we kind of go back and forth. And when we're not paying attention to something, we tap each other on the shoulder and let each other know. Okay. What I can tell you, communicating with spirit, is you just have to open up to it. Okay. You have to open up to it. You can do things like automatic writing. Just sit and write. I remember when I first started doing automatic writing, and I would write, and I was taught, write whatever it is. It's not stupid. Just write whatever it is that pops into your head. Okay. Sometimes it would be, a double cheeseburger from McDonald's. I kid you not. But I mean, everything has meaning and purpose, and you have to exercise that part of your brain that we've been taught for so long not to use. Okay. By many different things. And usually by the time we're into our teen years, people have taught us that there's no such thing as spirit. I am going to be 60 in January, and I guarantee you spirit is there. Good spirit, family spirit. Those are the people that you want to connect with. Those are the people that you want to learn how to be open to. And they send us signs. You just have to ask them. Okay? Get hold of me on my page if you want to talk some more, and I'll be happy to chat with you. Okay? Thanks for stopping in today, Deb. I really appreciate it. Okay, Angelina, how are you? Did I read for you already tonight? I don't think I did. Did I? No, I don't think I did. Okay, let me pull you a card. All right, let me see what I can pull for you. Okay, here we go. Shuffle up. Oh, and you know, something else. Yeah, I'm hearing that too. One way I can tell you from spirit, and they're kind of yelling in my head, know that there's no one right way to hear from spirit. And there's, I mean, so many different people that have so many different ways of doing it, but you have to do what resonates with you the best. Okay. I don't encourage people to not believe that they can do it. I believe in letting people experience it for themselves, and there's different ways, and not every way is going to work for every person. We're all individual, and that's why spirit comes through in so many different ways. Okay, here we go, Angelina. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Ooh, you got a cool card. I haven't seen this card in a while. You got a really cool card. And it blends with my background. Just kidding. All right, your card today is the moose. Okay? The moose. All right, so the moose. All right, remember, this is spirit, and I'm merely the messenger. Stubborn, bullheaded, tough, fair, loving, nurturing to family members, but stubborn, bullheaded. That's what I'm getting right now with this card for you. There's something going on, and it's like you're dragging your feet because you're stubborn, bullheaded. And the reason I laugh is because I'm very stubborn and I'm very bullheaded, and I've been told that for many, many years. I'm a bear that'll just sit down and say, nah, not having it, because it's not the way I think it should be. However, I've been schooled over many, many years that sometimes it's not the way I think it should be. So what I'm being told with you today is there's like heavy waters. I feel this like really heavy feeling with you. Like you're wading waters, like it's really hard to push through whatever this is that's going on right now. But part of the reason that it's being kind of difficult for you to push through whatever this is, I feel, is because you're like me, you're stubborn and bullheaded and stuck to your ways. I'm being told, being a little more open-minded about the situation. And they're saying she's very loving, she's very nurturing, she's a very caring person. But you're very strong-willed, and you're a very strong personality is what I'm getting as well. And I'm being told just to let that soften up a little bit and take in the possibility that there might be a different way or to look at this or understand this. Like, take a beat is what I'm being told. Take a beat. Because the reason, and again, I feel like I'm wading through water that's up to my chest, like really hard to push through it. Because the current keeps taking me back. I take 3 steps forward and get pushed 2 back. Be a little gentler on yourself and open up to some of the possibilities. And I'm feeling like different answers can be coming in for you, different opportunities or different ways to deal with it. but you have to let go of the stubborn. And I'm sorry, I'm not laughing at you. I'm just laughing at me because it's like every time I've been stubborn and bullheaded about something, like it had to be my way, is when I fought with stuff that was the hardest times of my life. And when I just, it's not taking it in and letting it go and just giving into it. That's not what they mean. But they mean Spirit is trying to help you, and it's like you're fighting every inch of the way with whatever this is. And this is like I said, I feel like I'm wading in the water and getting pushed in the current. So be a little gentler on yourself. Be a little more open with others. Try not to be as bullheaded as this old bear. And yeah, things will ease and lighten, but it's by choice. Okay, so you have to make those choices that are going to make it easier for you. Okay, and in that is the lesson with this particular card, and this is the moose, and that's for you, Angelina. And I hope that it resonates a little bit, and it is given with great love. Oh my goodness gracious. And I hope it resonated with you too, Angelina. And thank you so much for being here. And oh my goodness, it's Scott. Hi, Scott. Been worried about you. Everybody cares about you. Just wanted to make sure, hey, that you're good and know that we all love you. Okay. Okay. Santa Day again. I am really sorry for your loss. It's hard to lose someone, especially someone at that age, but celebrate their life. And this is a struggle that I will tell you I'm going through myself right now. And you have to remember the good things and to celebrate their life. And I will also tell you words of wisdom from the wolf that she gave me long ago. She says, Bear, I want you to remember one thing when I go. I want you to dance. I want you to celebrate my life and remember all the good things. And that's the best thing that we can do for people that we have lost, loved, lost, that have passed and transitioned. Celebrate their life and everything good that they meant to you and all the teachings and all the love over the years that they've given you. And you may have lost a good friend here in the physical, but when they transition, they're still around us every day. And if you need them, they're there helping guide us, whether we're aware of it or not. They are truly there. Okay? All right, let's see who else is here. Let me go down a little bit. Joanne, those K2 meters, aren't they awesome? I just love them. They're a simple piece of kit. And when they go off, and even the touch torch, the flashlights, they're also just as amazing. Easy piece of kit to use. Don't cost you an arm and a leg and another arm, but they give you great results, don't they? I just love it. All right, I'm gonna go down a little more here. Let's see here. Miss Cindy. Uh-oh, did I lose? Yeah, it did again. See, it just did it again. Ah! Stephanie, I'm sorry I made you cry. I didn't mean to make you cry. Things are just, very emotional right now, and it's very, very hard to, I feel like in Santa Day, yeah, I'll give you a card. Hang on one second, I'll give you a card. I feel like the whole world has PTSD. Okay, that's the easiest way of putting it. I don't care what country you're in, what part of the world you're living in, we all have a bunch of horse poop that we're dealing with, okay? And the only way we're going to get through it is with friends and family like this. Yeah? Friends and family that support each other, that put out positives, that care about each other, that not only listen to each other, but hear, okay? Because sometimes people will say things, but if we're not hearing what they're saying, we're missing the real story of what's happening. And that, my friends, can be an issue. And then people get lost out of that loop. So you have to care about people. You have to listen and hear what they're saying. And I'm just, that's why I come here. That's why I come and work with these two beautiful people and their family. I love Sean and Bex. I consider them my family. I consider their children my family, and their parents my family, and this family my family. And I love all of you, and I truly mean that. And if I'm ever able to assist any of you, you just need to get hold of me. And, you know, you got to be there for everybody. You got to be there for each other. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Ooh, you got a nice card, Sandy. All right. Your card today, and I don't know if you're going to be able to see it because it's blue, but I'll try. And of course you can't, but you can see the word there, right? Your card is air, okay? It's the elemental air. Okay. So for you, this is about spiritual connections, okay? The air we breathe, the wind you feel on your face, the leaves that you see taking up across the ground, the wave on the water, it's all created by air. We breathe in air to survive, okay? Animals breathe in air to survive. Plants take in the CO2 that we put out and change it into oxygen so we can breathe the air that we need to live. So right now, what I'm being told for you is to take time for you, just for you. Be selfish with it and take that little time out of each of your days and take it just for you so that you can breathe, that you can survive, so that you can process, so that you can heal, so that you can bring more positives to the world, so that you can appreciate who you are, so that you can shine and other people can see that light and that positive of who you are, okay? I feel blessed that you're here spending time with me while I'm doing this right now. This is an exchange, okay? So I'm being blessed because you're here. And I'm trying to give back to you, okay, for that blessing. This is what air is bringing forth for you today. Everything is a blessing, whether we realize it or not. Pain is a blessing because without it, we wouldn't know joy. You know, rain is a blessing because without it, we wouldn't know the joy of sunshine. Things wouldn't grow. So everything is opposite and opposites attract. You need to appreciate and take out that little niche of the day for you just to breathe, just for you, for no one else, for no other reason than just for you. When was the last time you did that? Your card today is air. Okay? Sandy, thank you for being here. I really, really, really appreciate it. And I hope that resonated a little bit for you. Okay? All right, let me go down here. Oh, let me see. Let me see. You're right, Bear. I sometimes feel my mom around me because I dream of her a lot, but it doesn't stop the heartache sometimes. Yeah, it does. Okay, I will tell you this. When we go into our dream state, and I'm a dream walker, that's part of what I do. When we go into a dream state, it's when all our senses are perfectly calm. And it's when spirit allows itself to come in to communicate with us because we're at a state of rest. When you remember that, Cheryl, when you remember that your mom comes around and you dream of her, ask her questions. Ask her before you go to bed at night, hey, Mom, can you come in and talk to me tonight? I need to hear from you tonight. And you know, she might do it. And when they come to visit, they have messages for us. And there's reasons they stop in, whether it's because we need a hug, because we need to hear from them. You know, earlier this morning, I woke up and I was having a difficult time with something. And I said, Mom, you know, my mom's been gone since 2008 and it feels like yesterday. So I get it, Cheryl. And I said, you know, out loud, I said, Mom, I wish I could just put my head on your lap one more time. So Cheryl, I get it. But they're here all the time. My mom kicks my butt every day I need her to kick my butt. But we do miss them in the physical. And that's part of our human struggle. But it's also their job now to help us from the other side. So my heart goes out to you, Cheryl, because I do know what you and many others feel, because I feel it too. It's not easy, but it's part of life. And as humans, we come into the world, and the guarantee is we will leave the world again. But our soul's energy continues, and that's what I'm here every week to help you guys connect with and understand, even if it's just a little bit each day. All right. So I love you. It's been a little more than an hour I've been here already. I love each and every one of you. Thank you so much for coming here. As always, we love you. Follow Ghost Dimension, subscribe, like, share it, and enjoy. And by definitely, I invite you and all your friends and family to come back and be part of the family and help us grow. All right. Much love to all of you. And until next time, it's Bear out. Thank you for tuning in today, and make sure to share, like, and subscribe to us and become part of the Ghost Dimension family here on YouTube, Facebook, and Instagram. My name is Bear Medicine Walker, and I approve of this message.
Hello and welcome. I'm Bex.
And I'm Sean, and together we are Ghost Dimension, a paranormal investigative show that explores the most haunted locations in the world. You can watch us on
Amazon,
Pluto TV,
also the Roku channel,
or even our own YouTube channel. So please make sure you tune in, check it out, or visit our website at www.ghostdimension.co.uk, and let's see you all very soon.